Hello, hello. Hey, sugar. Lurky lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, you're right there as well. You're right there in game. Not part of the community, but you know, I'm not gonna judge. Where's Hassan? There it is. Organizing. Fair enough. Fair enough. You do you. I just appreciate someone being around.
I truly look forward to these chats. I'll see your face in the stars tonight.
Alright, yo. Alright, so let's go back home and water some plants. Go. Alright, well, let's cook some food. So if anyone wants to cook, now's a very good time to pop over. I need dumplings. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I should get out of that, shouldn't I? I want more. One more. Actually, rather relaxing in the morning to do this. Oh, I need to get paste tonight. Yep. There we go. Alright, so let me bring up my handy dandy spreadsheet, which apparently I've got. Because we need to get star stones. Alright, so what should we go for today? We'll go for the rare ones, I guess. So aquamarine. We'll go for. I need 11 aquamarines. Hi, Dina. Good Friday. Well, good. Thursday? I don't know. What's the opposite of a time traveler? I don't think that's a present person. Someone that lives in the present. I don't know. How are you doing anyway? How are we doing with the accomplishments this week? Let me catch more fish. Craft some stuff. No, yeah, I can dart this out. You're going good. Well, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Any news on the job yet? I'm probably going to keep on asking you till you do. Hi, Zugs. How you be? No, Dave's tools too early for that. Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to completely forget that next time and ask you again. Because this is what I do, apparently. Fantastic, thank you. How about you? Why are you fantastic? That's a phrase. Did you say? That's fine. I don't do it deliberately. I just forget. ADHD goldfish memory, as I call it. God, these bloody mines get strip mined, don't they? Oh, hi, Bridget. Hello, how are you? I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I did. I got a new fridge. My girlfriend bought me a little mini fridge that I now got for the stream. It's right over there. I realized I put it out of arm's reach. Which I don't know if it's actually a good thing, but... the only problem I think I have with it is I'm putting too much soda in it. So I'm drinking too much soda. So I need to jazz it up with a bit of water. And a bit of more healthy stuff. But not a big fridge. They can't fit that much stuff in it. But yeah, it's good. It was good. Ooh. Nailed it. Come on, Ruby. Come on, Ruby. Damn it. I'm never going to get that damn ruby. You know, people keep on coming into the stream and go, oh, I've got 3 rubies. I've got 1 ruby. I've got this. I've never got a ruby. And I don't know if people realize it's not that helpful to come into someone's stream and brag about an item that they're trying to get that they've got. Because then there's no forward damage. Yeah, that's what I like about this game. It's very a unique MMO. I would have died so many times. One of my mods keep on coming in. It's like, I got one without even trying. I'm like, fuck you, Dark. And I can't even just get one. I just want 1 ruby. Because I'm trying to get 20 of every star stone. And I've got a feeling I'm not going to be able to get 20 rubies, but I want at least 1. People are so toxic by the Pallium nodes now. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing. But then again, so am I. So, talk. I don't know, it's a nice day, working stuff I enjoy, have a good book, cats chilling in the sun, and now I'm streaming. Oh, and that's only noon. Well, that's very nice. I'm glad to be part of the equation. I didn't stream last night because I had a very bad sleep the night before, so... Viewers be like, oh, but Dave, it exists, you're just unlucky. Well, I've checked the wiki too, so I'm pretty sure it exists. I'm pretty sure. Well, Gliders is in the Breath of the Wild. Tears the Kingdom. What? Gliders in the Breath of the Wild. Tears the Kingdom. Isn't that Zelda? That's Zelda, right? Pretty damn fantastic. Oh, hi, Simon. Morning from the UK. Ruby's there. They'll come... Ruby said they will come, I think, on... See? See? Told you. People just come to the stream and just brag about how many rubies they got. See? Thanks, Simon, for proving my point. Oh, I remind you of those games. Ah, oh yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It does help you travel around. It's a very fun little thing. But yeah, Simon just proved my point. Everyone likes to come around and brag about how many rubies they got. And you've bloody got 1. I've never played a Zelda game, by the way. Never. Mind you, last night on the server there were just 4 people mad while it lasted so much Pallium. It's still frustrating because I've been doing this for like the whole week, trying to get a ruby. You can't say that on Twitch. What is that a social bad thing? Because I'm really good at doing bad things socially. So if I say that on Twitch, people will hate me? Is that what go for? Or like judge me? Probably judge me, probably. I'm 36 and never played a Zelda game. Ooh, 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 ooh. Damn it. Where is it? Oh, yay. There we go. I'm joking, but it's a bit odd. Oh, no. I just don't have a Nintendo. Like, I've got no way of playing it. I'm 52, only play Palia and SOT. What's SOT? C-O-T. Oh, Sea of Thieves. Ah, that's a good game. I played that for a little bit. Then I realized I had no friends and stopped playing. That happens a lot. Ooh. Get some of that. Cool. Yeah, it's never... See, RTC's on my side. Never played Nintendo as well. Oh, sorry, never played Zelda. Never had a Nintendo, so no Mario. I had a Wii for a little bit. I wanted to buy a Ninja Turtle game with it, but I played Mario. Because, like, Mario you can emulate, and I had other people that had Nintendo back in those days. But, like, Zelda wasn't exactly, like, a game you could play together. And no one I knew actually had Zelda, so... I feel like there should be a charity somewhere to get Zelda for everyone. I'm pretty sure that's what the Completionist was doing, right? It turns out he wasn't giving it to Dimension. He was actually just going to buy Zelda for everybody. But then everyone found out that he hadn't bought Zelda for everybody, and now everyone was upset about it. I played almost every day for 4 years, but this came along. Oh, wow. Wow. Sea of Thieves for 4 years. That's good commitment. That's really good commitment. Oh, I finally got some Jasper. How many Jaspers do I need? I'm going to handy dandy spreadsheet. I need 4 more Jaspers. So, what? 3 more Jaspers now. Once I had an NES, but my parents never bought me Zelda. Oh. Where's all you need? Twilight Princess Best Zelda. Yeah, I still didn't buy Zelda, even if I had, even when I had the Wii, I didn't buy Zelda. I've just never got into Zelda. I bet you never got into Halo. I'm really into Halo. I've got the Halo helmet over there. I'm really into Star Trek. I got all these Star Trek DVDs. See, look. This is all of Deep Space Nine on DVD in its original box sets. So you don't give me shit about that. But Zelda, yeah, sure. I've also got Gears of War, but I stopped playing after like 3. Oh, go away. Oh. Are you gonna hit this? You gonna tap this? Still nothing. Still nothing. Oh well. Bungie. Well, Bungie just fired a whole bunch of people because of Destiny not doing that great. I mean, Destiny was a good idea. Just they kind of monetized the hell out of it to a point that no one gives a shit about it anymore. And then they got rid of so much good content. Like when I played Destiny for a little bit, and then I got into Destiny 2, and then I found out that the Destiny that I played, because I took a break again, And then I was going to come back to the game, and I was like, I'm going to replay some of it. And it turns out they got rid of so much content that I was familiar with. And I was like, oh, screw that. Yeah, it got monetized so much that it died. Yeah, and they're like, it feels like they're doing the Shock Pikachu like face at the moment. It's like, why aren't people playing? It's like maybe because you monetize the hell out of it, and then people just don't have that much money. You can't have an MMO or a multiplayer game survive with just the whales, because then you only have like 5 people playing, and they found out the hard way. And so that's the sad thing about Destiny. It was a good idea, but they focused more on monetization than just making good content. Sony bought Bungie. We'll see what happens. Yeah, because... You alright, buddy? You alright? You're having a bad time here. I'm gonna mind this thing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put it out of its misery. I'm sorry. I don't feel good about this. There we go. I did the right thing. I feel like I did the right thing. They then gave Halo to 343. No, to be fair, they didn't give Halo to 343. Microsoft owned Halo. Owned Bungie at the time. I think they owned Bungie or something like that, and then they took over the franchise. They didn't give them it. And they didn't want it at the same time. They were like, we're going to make 2 more games for you, and then we're out. And they're like, alright, you can make 2 more games for us, and that Reach was the last one. And then they got out. And that's what happened with Bungie. They were like, alright, we're going to make a deal with you. I'm going to make 2 more games, and we're out. And then they did it. Yeah. So, I mean, to be honest, Bungie wanted it. Bungie got what they wanted. I mean, I get it, though. I mean, if you imagine, like, you create a franchise or a game, and then you're like, we don't want to make this game anymore, because we want to do something different. But you're forced to make another game. You're like, oh, alright, how about this? We'll make you 2 more of these games, and then we're out. Then we can do something else. We can make something else. And you're like, alright. So to be fair, I get the decision, because you get bored. The spawn rates for Pallium now is mad. I think it's timed at 1 minute and 25 seconds. Wow, you've actually worked it out. Between spawns. Interesting. Good on you for working that out. What I want to do, though... what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'm trying to think about this. Alright, we've got an ancient aqueduct. Oh, no, how do... Oh, stables, right. It's interesting, so yeah. But it might be also RNG. I think it's... I don't know. At first I thought maybe I was just getting bad luck, but for some reason I'm just not getting any ruby. I know, I get it's a legendary starstone, but I honestly think the game hates me. Took weeks to get your first. Well, to be fair, it's only been a week since they released it. So, I mean... No, I'm not seeing any there. God damn it. Yeah, Pick Dry. Pick Dry by Val Karakar. Why call it Star Stones? Flare gems. I think it's just what, you know. It's like how all the NPC names are just slight variations on real names. Like Kanye. Or Delilah. Or Delilah, whatever. Or Ishi. They're just slight variations on real shit. And so that's what they do. They make just star sign stones. Yeah, because they're supposed to be star signs, basically. It's got to do with your personality. I'll see if I can bring it up. Because I do find it quite interesting in terms of the lore. They've actually put some thought into it. Alright, here we go. We'll dart over here. So basically what all the stones relate to is a personality. So the whole idea is like amethyst is diplomacy and beauty. I don't know why Kenyatta's there. Apparently she's diplomatic, I guess. Sapphire's creativity and emotion. Which is gel, I guess, creativity. Babaru, probably emotion. Quartz is steadfast and respect. Okay, interesting choices, but alright. I get Kanye one. But Najuma and Trish? I don't know. See, Babaru doesn't even fall under the farmer. Which I find quite interesting. The love, family, and hard work. It was that Jasper. The general, leadership and perseverance. Can't say that word. Curiosity and honesty. The hunter, the emerald. Hassan and Gina. The merchant, intelligence and ambition. I'm guessing that Ishi is more ambition. I'm guessing. More leaning. Perseverance. Perseverance. Scholar, Aquamarine, Kalari, and Eloisa. The Wanderer, Katarine, Love for Adventure, which is strange that's not Snifu, but whatever. Carefree, Sunny Days. Love for... that basically just means they just, you know, they like responsibility and like to do what the fuck they want. The Watcher, Destiny, Greatness, Cursed. And that's apparently Ashura. So what is he? Which one is he? Greatness, Cursed, or Destiny? Elder, Heckler, and Tara are not interested in Starstones and would not accept them. So that's interesting. So yeah, there is some logic to it, and so the idea is they're going to introduce more NPCs, right? So they're probably going to introduce more usefulness for these stones, especially from a friendship point of view. So that's why I kind of want to hoard them a little bit, have them in the bank. So if I ever need to speed level anyone, I have them, and that's the main idea behind it, and why I'm doing this kind of grind. All right, we'll dart back. There we go. You get a lot of garnet. Yeah, I've already maxed out. I've already got my 20 garnets. Now I'm trying to get to a little of the harder ones. It might be needed for the next bundle. That is very true too. RTC. RTC. That's something I don't think people considered. So everyone's using it for money-making purposes, right? I think more people should be hoarding them. I mean, even with me not selling all the ones I got a decent amount of money. So I'm not going to sell them if I can avoid it. But I am going to spend this time between the next week grinding them out, because I got a feeling the next patch they're gonna change something there. It's either going to be how much they sell for, the spawn rate. I've got a feeling things were going to change with the Star Stones. I think right now is either the best or worst we're going to have it. But the problem is we don't know which way it's turning, because I think we've got it too good at the moment. People are making too much money with Star Stones. I think it's too easy for Star Stones to get gotten, even though I can't get a goddamn ruby. And I think they're going to nerf it. So I would recommend anyone to just get to hoarding them or get to selling them sooner rather than later. I've been getting gems to get a 5th plot, so just to get the gazebo. To be honest, it wasn't that great. Yeah, I thought, don't you need it like 3 plots? You have to buy 3 plots to get the gazebo? Because I got the gazebo after 3 plots. Yeah, I think the max you can get is 5 plots. I already got the gazebo though. Maybe I'm wrong. I know the achievement is 5, but you get it after 3. Let me double check this. Let me double check it. So there you go. Yeah, you get it after. So you get 5 housing slots to get the final achievement, but you only need 3 to get the gazebo. And then you have to buy it. You got it when you bought your 5th. Ah, okay. Well, I got it after my 3rd, and I've placed it. I think because once you get you don't get it for free. You have to go buy it. You just unlock the ability. Oh, aquamarine. Cool. You unlock the ability to get it. You got it for free. Oh, okay. Maybe they give you a free one after the 5th. But you can buy it after the 3rd. I actually don't know where all the Pallium spawns actually are. I should look it up on the map. Let's bring up my handy dandy map. Pallium maps. Alright. Go Bahari Bay. Forging. Mining, there we go. Where's all the Pallium ore? So there's some up here, apparently. Here. Alright, let's go check it out. Time I log back into Paleo to see who I can annoy next. Are you one of those Pallium node robbers? So apparently you can get it up here, but I've never found any up here. But maybe I'll look for it. No, according to the map it's here, which is odd. Well, I mean, I need to mine these ones anyway. So at least I'm getting that done. Oh, there's a lot up here. Oh, I've got another aquamarine. How many aquamarines do I need? Again? Whoa. There we go. I needed 9. Alright, so I've got 2. But I also will get sapphires off these, which are needed as well. Oh, there's garnet. I don't need garnet. There you go. Well, I think the map is wrong then, because they're not here. Maybe they were here? I don't know. It's basically saying it was up here, but I'm not seeing any. Yeah. Yeah, I might have to go back to the Flood Fortress. I just want to find some new locations where I can get some Paleo more. Or at least there's not well-known areas. God damn it. I want the ore. Oh well. The 3 months you've been playing, never seen it. I've never seen it there anyway. I was just looking at the map, but the map is wrong, clearly. Oh, I didn't actually refill my forge and everything. Damn it. Let's bring up my map again. Oh. That one. Oh. That map. There we go. So they're saying in the map as well, around here actually. Actually, down this way. Oh, there's a cave. That would make sense. Oh, damn it. Strip mined. Damn it. So apparently there's someone here. Which is why someone's actually here. So apparently there is someone here. Hi, I'm a bald-bearded man who loves to play Palia too. Peace for you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate the unity there. There is also Flood Fortress. Yeah, I know the Flood Fortress one. I just wanted to go somewhere different because I always go there. I just wanted, yeah, I just didn't want to go to the same old places over and over again. I just wanted to try something different. That pretty much that cave down there is the only place I haven't been to really on a regular basis. Yeah, it's the comment of the month. Yeah, definitely. I like that. You tend to run around clockwise. Yeah, I know, but sometimes it gets a bit boring. It gets a little bit boring after a while. You just kind of want to jazz up the routine a little bit. Oh, where'd you go? Yeah, I can sell the garnets. Patch 1 coming Tuesday the 21st. Well, that makes sense. That seems like about patch day. Did they just announce it? Did they? Give me a sec. Did it actually say what's actually in the patch? Let's look at that pot up. The good thing about me streaming about this time, this is when they kind of announce stuff as well. Nothing on their website. Where did they announce it? On Twitter? Or on their Discord? God damn it. It's logged me out of Discord. Let me see here. Pelia. Where did they announce it? On the Discord. God damn it, I need to sign into Discord. Give me a sec, sorry. Oh, now it needs a freaking authentication code. Give me a second. Give me a second. It's coming up. All right, let's look at this together. All right, here we go. We'll swap over here. All right, let's look at this. Early news. All right. All right, patch 0.173 coming Tuesday. Cool. So it's got a new character. So I reckon that's going to be the Duchess. I think it's going to be Duchess and questline. New huntable, which is interesting. Finally, something other than the 2 creatures that you hunt for. Flow tree grows, which should make flow tree a little bit easier to get. Sitting on chairs. Oh my god! We get to sit on chairs. Instead of me jumping on the chair at the end of every stream, I get to sit on them. Whoa, that's changed the game for me. I get to sit on a chair now. Weirdly, that's the most exciting thing about the patch I've been looking forward to. Glider skins. I already got a glider skin. I'm happy with my own. And new furniture. Alright, approximate time 5 AM. Approximate end time 7 AM. Luckily it's on what's the 22nd? The 22nd is a Wednesday. That's when I stream. So I'm not gonna be able to stream that game. I'm gonna have to do that in the afternoon. Oh, look at that. No new map. I think they've still got... Oh, look at that deer. Like, look at the animal. That's interesting. Different variant. I reckon this is definitely the Duchess. It's got to be because it's going towards the mayor's building, right? You sit on chairs every stream. Exactly. Oh, that's exciting. That is going to be very exciting. All right. We'll do a review, a patch review, like we did last time. That would be cool. I'm turning off the heater. I moved the heater over there now. Alright. Cool. Alright, cool. Flow tree groves are definitely going to make grinding flow tree, because that's the one area which I've slacked on is my furniture making, just because of the planks of wood. The flow planks, or whatever you want to call them. Just don't have enough of them. And grinding them out is very difficult, especially how the dialogue, especially the last week, has been less about calling out flow trees and more about just Pallium. So no one's really cared about a lot. Not Pallium a lot. Not Pallium, sorry, flow trees a lot. God, my words a bit jumbled today. Oh. Where are you? Damn it. Oh, got it. One hit. There we go. Oh, thank you, Surfernerdo? Fredo. Thanks, Fredo. I'll call you Fredo. Thanks, Fredo. Appreciate it. Oh. But yeah, we'll do. I'm gonna do from now on the patch notes every time it's released as well, and go through it, and then put it on my YouTube page. My YouTube channel, I should say, whatever. I'm not a YouTuber, but I'm going to put it there, because that way everyone can kind of refer to it and get my thoughts on it. And talk about it. Hi, Kante, how are you? How are you doing? I haven't spoken to you for a little bit. We need a lot more gold ore and silver ore, which is helpful. But they've increased the ore you get, but not the starstones. Starstones are gathering is really hard. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's just sad. One thing, all better again. We're a little sick of the. Oh, sorry to hear that. An extra tire from the changed work before. I love the changes, though. And you? I'm doing alright. I haven't been sleeping very well. My anxiety's been going through the roof recently. But my birthday was good. My birthday was good, so at least that's something. Yeah. And one thing that drives me mad in game is the player loves to stick to a wall he gets close to, even if you don't want it. Yep, I agree. But when you do, he just goes, nah, yep. That happens to me a lot. And I get very frustrated, especially when you try and jump off. Again, like you're on there and you're like, I need to jump off. There we go. Got it. So it's very frustrating sometimes. That's alright. It's alright. I mean, that's one of the things about me streaming as much as I do and how regularly I do it is that I'm not always going to be the happy chappy Dave. Like, there's going to be, you know, there's going to be periods, like even a week, where I just feel like shit. And I'm going to say I feel like shit. And if people don't like that, because I mean, most streamers are always positive. And I get that. There's a thing to that. There's a gimmick to that. Especially with cozy games. Everyone's so cutesy and happy all the time and blah, blah, blah. I'm not. I'm a miserable bearded fuck. So if I'm going to have a bad week or I'm going to not feel 100%, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to pretend it. I might play up a little bit and play towards that because that's just how I kind of get out of those modes. But I'm not going to do all that shit. As long as you're all good, we're all good. I like authentic most of the time. Yeah, I try to be, but I mean, when I get down, and I get pretty dark. So you appreciate the realness. Oh, hi, Yasmin. It freaks you out. What, the realness? Reality freaks you out? Is that what you're saying? Oh, which way? Which am I going to go? That way. But yeah, I'll probably be a lot more negative than most cozy streamers, but I don't really refer to myself as a cozy streamer or anything like that. It's just the game that's grabbed me at the moment. But then again, I've only ever played 2 games since November last year, so Dream Rebellion, those. Damn it, come on! Just give me a goddamn ruby. Stupid game. Stupid game. Stupid, stupid, stupid game. Nah, the ultra wholesome, super cozy AI stream, yeah. Yeah, it's one thing that really does. Like, you look at the most popular ones, they typically are that. Which I don't... And I'm sorry if you do enjoy them, I don't get the appeal of them. Like, doesn't it feel a bit, you know, put on? But, I mean, each to your own, and if you like that kind of stuff, there's nothing wrong with it. I think I just don't get it. I don't really understand it. Like... But some people like that kind of stuff, so each their own. Aquamarine, yeah. But maybe that's just the genre. I mean, it is the type of game it is. It does kind of attract that kind of personality, maybe. I don't know. I find it interesting though. Interesting to see like the type of genre the game is and the streamer that comes with it. And you can see that with all genres like Call of Duty. You can see that from like World of Warcraft. It's really quite interesting the genre that's streamed and the community it builds around it. Kind of like seeing it as like a living, breathing personality. It's quite interesting. But that also, it does kind of say to be successful in this particular genre, you need to be this way, and it's like, I don't really want to be. I'm not going to do that. At least it gives me a good guide like how not to be successful. Because I don't want too many people watching me. As I've said many of times, like, I don't mind people like following and all that stuff, but if we get up to like the 30s, 40s, that's gonna start freaking me out. So let's just stay at the current level. I'm gonna stay like a miserable sort and keep people away. It's the best way of going about it. Alright, we'll boost up here. Should really go back soon. Need to water my plants. My plants. I don't know, this past year was my first cozy game, different world. Me too. Me too. And it's nice refreshing considering my history of games with like, you know, Gears of War or Halo and World of Warcraft and stuff like that. This is like a new kind of thing for me, and it also fits into with my routine. So I like it. I like it. But it's also opening my eyes to like, it's hard for me to watch streamers play this game. Ooh, Sapphire. Yay. Alright, we're full up anyway, so we need to pull back. Yeah, I find it hard to watch streamers. Like, I think the smaller streamers, perfect. They're like the perfect kind of attitude. It's the bigger ones that I want to learn stuff off. Those are more, they are more in that kind of gimmicky kind of, because it's their job. Like, they need to do that, and I get their job is cozy gamers, so they need to be and act and do things in a certain way to keep the general around, and that's fine. That's fine, but it makes it quite difficult sometimes for me. It's like, all right, you're just doing that because, all right, cool, all right. All right, so let's go dump all this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that for the bug. Oh, I can sell those. I shouldn't have 5 of them in there. I can sell that. Put that in there. Alright, now I'm starting to get too much stuff. So I got 17 jaspers. And actually, we'll figure this out first. I've got a lot of stone. Like, too much stone. Alright, we'll get rid of half that stone. There we do. There we go. Alright, so let's bring up. What? I put them in the background and listen. Yeah, I mean, I do that too, but then they stop talking about the game, and then I think hype trains are the worst. Like when I'm just like switching on to a new streamer, and then they're doing this hype train crap, and I'm like, dude, I don't care. And I know that sounds a little bit selfish. It's just like they spend the next like what 15 minutes talking about a hype train or doing all this kind of gimmicky stuff, and I'm like, whatever. And I just switch off. Alright, I got 2 sapphires, got 1 emerald. I'm just updating my list. Oh, Kitrine, I've got that. Oh, aquamarine, I've now got 14. Oh, got 14. So I just need 6 more aquamarines. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. But I mean, that could be just me. I mean, it's a genre all to itself. I get I'm an outlier. I think there's an audience for not that. Yeah, but I think it's a lot lower. It's a lot more niche, and I think that's why that gets me going as well, knowing that I'm not going to get those numbers if I'm just like this way. So that's reassuring. I think it's actually a little bit reassuring, I'd say. I kind of follow short streamers, and to get too big, they unfollow. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I have a lot of people that do follow me that have that same. I guess here's a question for you, because this is something that I always struggle with. What's the definition of a big streamer? Like what numbers wise? Because small streamers people sometimes categorize like non-affiliate or around about 5 to 10 average followers. But some deem as a big streamer as 100 followers on average. So like, where's the line for you? Because I think their line is a slightly different. For me, it's when they stop replying to chat. Ooh, do you mean chat goes too quickly? Like moves too quickly? And that they just don't have the ability to kind of reply to it because it's going too quick. Whatever number makes them unable to keep up with chat. Interesting. That's an interesting take. Because it is arbitrary, and it does depend on how active of communication your community is. So it can vary depending on what you stream and what you talk about. Especially if it's a social topic. If it's a social stream, like a just chatting stream. You'd think the chat would go a lot quicker. Interesting. For me, it's if the air change is too much overall. If you understand how I mean, the air change is too much. I don't understand that. What does that mean? What's air change? Do you mean if it feels like they're changing? Like there's something in the air that they seem a bit different and. Maybe the focus starts atmosphere. Ah, okay. Interesting. So that's definitely a feeling thing. That's a hard one to gauge. That's a hard one. I got a friend called Betagaden. Betagaden? Plays a lot of CFEs and has thousands that follow and chat with him. Shit. That would be hard. That would be hard. Like, I've considered... There have been times when... And this hasn't happened recently, which is good. But it had been getting up there when I was getting about 20, 25 people watching the stream at one time. And the chat was going a bit quicker, and I was trying to figure out ways to slow it down. So there was times that I had considered... But, I mean, you can put in slow mode. You can put follower-only mode. There's a few things to slow it down. So I probably would start doing that if it did start getting up there. Depends on the frame of reference, I guess. In terms of stream style, I'd say. In terms of revenue or sponsorship opportunities, they'd be different numbers. See, I could become affiliate, but I don't. Because I don't want... I mean, I'm curious about how that all works, which is why on the Kick side of it, once I qualify on the Kick, like once I get 75 followers on Kick, I'm going to go affiliate. Just so I can understand how that works out of my own personal curiosity. But with Twitch, I won't go affiliate because I find... There's too much focus on that. Like, people focus too much of, like, hitting affiliate, and then hitting partnered, and hitting this line. I'm like, that's not what this is about. This is just a little hobby of mine. So if I do it on the Kick side of it, which is less intense, and less about all that, I can at least kind of explore that kind of curiosity of me, like, how does this work? How does the payment side work? How much does one viewer give you in comparison to 5? You know, little things like that. But on Twitch, I probably wouldn't do that. At least for now. I mean, if it gets something like ridiculous that I've worked it out that I could actually do this all my life if I went affiliate, I'd be like, maybe, because that means I get to stream longer and I don't need to go to work. You know, I go to work in about an hour's time, so I wouldn't need to stop. You know, little things like that allows me to do that. You know, I'll be silly to not consider it, but right now I'm happy. Mind you, the beard in this game, it's both a story and a beard. I'm just glad I can put a beard on a character now. I finally feel represented in game. Yeah, not just by health, and just how they stream, how they interact with their viewer, and several times it happens when a stream grows. Yeah, I mean, I do understand sometimes it does go quite fast, and because luckily I've got ADHD, so having multiple different conversations is doable. But I also can see how I can get really intensive with the topic, and then chat's moved along so much, and I'm like, oh, I need to reset, and then some people may feel left out in those scenarios. Nothing wrong with that, though. Indeed, it's different for you, as long as you do what you feel along. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think no, like, if someone came up to you and say, hey, would you like to play video games for a year? Pay your rent. Have everything all sorted for you. Would you do it? I would consider it. I would be like, that would be a fun experience. That would be something that you could go away and say, you know what, I tried that. That was fun. But would you want to risk your entire career on it? Or entire lifestyle on it? That's another thing. That's a huge leap. Like, there's... I don't know if anyone knows Mr. Sunny Movies. He does a podcast called The Weekly Planet. And there's a guy who does it with him, who still has his 9-to-5 day job, which is like driving trams in Melbourne. And I mean, he has one of like top podcasts, and he earns apparently a really, really good money. But he still has a 9-to-5 job because he can't, like, he doesn't want to take that risk because it's all temporary. So I don't know if me personally could ever take that risk, because I got my partner, and I want to buy. As much as I think I'm outpriced and never will buy a house, I still want to buy a house one day. What I mean is, like, 100 active people would change the stream style to large, but for big sponsors, 100 would still be considered small. Ah, I see what you're saying. It is depending on perspective and scalability. Yeah, good point, Zugs. Ah, good morning, Kiwi. They still need long hair for females. I haven't really explored that, but I'm guessing you're right. I don't really see like flowing hair in this game. It's a very good point. Well, I find it hard to deal with 2 people once with ADHD. It's pretty cool you can do it. ADHD is it varies. I mean, that's what we're kind of discovering about ADHD with more people being diagnosed and so forth. Initially, there was about only one type of ADHD, which is the classic one, hyperactivity when you're a kid. Now it's evolved to about 3. That you have, like, inattentive ADHD, which is more what I've got. And you get hyperactivity, and then you got a mixed. I've actually got more of a mixed, which is I get hyperactivity and hyperfocus aspects of it, but I also get inattentive, so when I get bored, things go to shit pretty quickly. But now, as that expands and they do, go into it a bit further, they're seeing like there's more different variants of it all, and you can't really put people in that box. So, Kiwi, you find it hard to deal with 2 people at a time, but I don't. But we both have ADHD. We've just got different aspects of that whole pot. And that's why this works for me, because I'm able to get all this stuff out. I'm able to kind of like release this weird built-up energy that I need to do, which helps the rest of my life. So that's what and this you guys are my treatment plan. I don't think I've ever phrased it this way. You're basically my treatment plan, and which is why when I don't stream, like I didn't stream last night, and I missed a couple of streams this week, things feel off. Things feel a bit weird, and it's because I've got this energy that now it's not gone anywhere and it's just stuck there, and it kind of feels a bit off. And that's what I noticed this week, which really kind of reaffirms that this whole streaming thing is a very big aspect of the way I function in life now, and I really need to keep it up and keep doing it in order for things to keep ticking along properly. Indeed, but the difference is with not keeping up and not caring about viewers if you've done it before. True. And that's what I mean by interacting security is better. Yeah, I think that's the problem. What I have is the parasocial relationship that it could dive into. If that, I'm a very private person. As much as I kind of interact, say things here, outside of stream, I don't like to talk a lot, and I kind of like to keep to myself. And I think people find that very snobby and very kind of rude. So when people reach out to me outside of stream, I sometimes a little bit closed off, more blunt, or ignore them. People take that to heart when it's never in the intention. It's just how I've operated, which can be off-putting. Should cook some more meals. Is there anyone in game? Yeah, I need to cook meals. Nothing wrong with that. It's kind of the point of friends. When you're feeling like crap, reach out to someone. Yeah, I have trouble having real life friends, definitely. Because sometimes you can put so much energy in listening when you really want to say something while someone is talking, and you can miss what the person's saying or a thing on occasion. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. And I feel like I'm going to put my foot in and offend someone, which is never the... It was just never the intention. Like, I'm pretty firm. I'm a stubborn person. I think that actually doesn't help. So, if someone has a particular negative view on a particular group of people, and I'm very opposite of that, I'm pro that particular person, LGBT rights is a good example of that. I won't just roll over and like be okay with any bigotry or any of that shit. I will stand up for it, but it can result in me not knowing where the line is to be like they're okay with their opinion versus like, no, you're a fucking idiot, shut the hell up. The line is difficult for me to see sometimes, and to be honest, some people don't. I don't know whether the term is believe or like or whatever you want to phrase it like, and as long as they're not hurting anyone, I've always had the perspective you're allowed to believe that. If you're going around spitting hate and saying you're a horrible person, you're going to hell, that's hurting somebody. But if they're like, alright, I don't support it, but that's it, that's all they say, they tick their vote on their voting paper, but they don't go openly and harass people, that's fine. I think, but the problem is I have trouble letting those people go of like, how can you just be okay with just not liking those people? Like knowing where that line is and saying, hey, you can believe what you believe. And everyone should have a right to that as well, of being able to believe, as long as you're not hurting anyone, and that's the key. And there can be an argument that you're hurting someone for just believing that in the first place, but let's get into semantics of the whole thing. Hi, Mr. Tanker. I kind of made a new friend yesterday randomly. It's so weird as an adult. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met. I never know when the right cue is during a conversation. They get talked over or took over somewhere else. Yep, Kiwi, I got that a lot. And I'm in a lot of meetings with a lot of important people. And that happens to me a lot. And I feel bad. And I find little ways of dealing with it. But let's just say it's the reason why work has been a little bit tough on me recently. But that's the issue, dude. Simply having an opinion upsets people because you don't like something. Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we have to kind of reset as a society, of working out when does an opinion turn into hate? And I think we all have different perspectives of that. And I think that's the problem. You would think it's simple, right? But some people don't see it like that. They don't see hate speech as hate speech. They see it as an opinion, and I don't think we really have worked out society where the line is, even though we thought we did. I think we thought we figured out where the line was between hate speech and an opinion. But I think we've all now realized everyone has a different perspective on it. I think it's pretty clear cut, but I think everyone feels like it's pretty clear cut. So, it's a messy one. To love, you need to hate. Exactly. And to have a good moment in life, you have to have bad moments in life. And that's one of the annoying and sad things about life, is that you kind of have to go through shit to really understand the good side of it all. Where am I? Enjoy the stream. Alright, Mr. Tanker, gotta go. I have taken my meds. Yes, I have. Thanks, Mr. Tanker. I took it first thing. I've got them right here. My HD meds. Thank you. I do appreciate you. For those that don't know, Mr. Tanker is one of my oldest mods. Not by age. He's like 13, but oldest is in like tenure. And he always makes sure that I've taken my meds in the morning. So I do appreciate it. Oh, you got exams? Oh, good luck. Good luck with your exams, bro. He's based up in Auckland. To like something, you need to dislike something. Yeah, you can't have the yang without yang. Yeah. I said I didn't like the K-pop event in Overwatch 2, and I got the whole comment removed and reminded me nice in a Facebook group. I had the same thing about on Critical Role, which is like, for those that don't know, I used to have a YouTube channel called the D20 Multiverse, and me and a former mate used to run that, and we used to do reviews of Critical Role. And so part of that, I would be on a Facebook group. Oh, damn it. I was on a Facebook group for Critical Role, and they talk about, Critical Role. And I can't remember what it was about. But I disagreed with a particular thing that Critical Role was doing, and I think it was got to do... Oh, no, it had to do with that the actor who left Critical Role, the one that kept fudging his roles and all that shit. I can't remember his name. All right, I'm gonna look up his name. Hold on. What was his name? I have to remember his name. Orion Akaba. And this was early days of Critical Role. And my take on it was, like their take and Critical Role's stance was pretend he never existed. Like, no, he's not allowed to be mentioned in game. Once he was written out, it was written out. No one brought him up ever. And I personally thought that was a bit silly, because I find that that character was part of the history of Critical Role. He was part of the story of Vox Machina. And I think it should be talked about, because it is part of the entire story. And there could be a very good lesson about it for other people that are, they start a business or a big thing with a group of friends, and there is sometimes one person that doesn't play ball and all that stuff. And I can't remember the comment I said. It was like, I don't think you should ignore a part of Critical Role's history. And I got kicked out of the group for saying that, as the rule was that person can never be mentioned. Because I think the post was like, what's one thing that does bother you about Critical Role? But they had a general rule, you can never mention this Orion person. Yeah. And that bothered me, and I was just like, alright, so if we reached a point that we can't even, like, mention stuff that's actually quite critical, because you can't talk about the history of Critical Role without mentioning that person. And that was the start of me distancing myself from liking Critical Role, because I realized that they turned themselves into a business, and they were more about their image than anything else. And I get it. It worked. They got a lot of money. They're still making a lot of money. And it wouldn't have worked if they didn't take that stance. And all kudos to them, but it took something away from me. And I think I just sort of went, you know what? I'm going to distance myself. Sounds like ineffective. It's an ineffective rule, and it pushes the people that kind of started with them away, because it makes them feel like they're not part of the conversation anymore. Sounds like you really hit some sort of, yeah, I think I did, and you know, I did the right thing by just not. I don't watch Critical Role anymore because that was one part of the whole equation of like it started to feel a little bit more manufactured. They stopped doing live shows. They started doing them pre-recorded. That was a big one for me. Like when they started pre-recording the live shows and making it look like a live show, stop watching it. That was the killing blow for me. Hi Dave, this is Ramona. I've listened to you for about a year now. I started right after Dreamlight Valley, and you are one of my go-to streamers. Oh, enjoy listening to you and Luna. Oh, well, thank you. I should be careful then on what I say. That's scary sometimes, though. Like thinking no one's listening, and then someone's like, "Oh, this is the life lesson you taught me." I'm like, I don't know if that's a good life lesson or not. I really appreciate that Ramona though, and I saw your comment that you put on my Dreamlight Valley video, and I'm actually going to do a video before the expansion pack release addressing that particular question, and doing a little bit of a tour of my valley before essentially I chop it and destroy it with the expansion pack. So you gave me a very good idea, so I will be doing that. Good solutions for you. If you disagree and the disagreement doesn't be solved in some space, the best. Well, it was less about being disagreed with. It was more about not the conversation not happening at all. So there's a difference. It's okay to be disagreed with, and I think more people need to be okay with being disagreed with. The difference is shutting down the conversation altogether and pretending it doesn't exist. So, but there are different lines, and this is where the hate speech and all that stuff. This is where it kind of gets a bit messy, but you can't, like, if it's something about a history like that, it seems a bit disingenuous. Working out a thing, a two-way thing. You say truth. Well, you say your own truth. Everyone has their own truth, and everyone believes what they believe until they don't. So if you believe what you're saying is true, it doesn't make it factually true. That makes it your truth. It just doesn't make it factually true. So I could say, because let's assume I'm colorblind, and I said, this pen is yellow, but it's red. But I'm colorblind, so am I telling the truth by saying it's yellow? You get what I mean? It's like, it's my perspective. So if I'm colorblind, I'm seeing this pen as yellow, but everyone is seeing it as red. Who's right? I mean, if I get new glasses and I fix my eyes, or if I can prove that this pen is actually red, even though what I'm seeing is yellow, and there is a way to prove that, then yeah, I would say, all right, even though I'm seeing this as yellow, okay, it's red. But my perspective's not going to change until that does. So the truth is a weird thing. Truth is all about your own perspective, and whether it's a factual truth and whether it's a truth because you believe it are two different things. And I think that's where people get all murky. They confuse the two things together, of being one and the same, which they're not. Oh, you mean about the disagreement thing? Oh, okay. I went down the wrong rabbit hole in that one. The whole fact and opinion thing, done for work, took a while for people to realize, yeah, it's... I have that problem as well, of people saying, I believe this, and I'm like, well, technically that's not going to work. And they're like, well, we want to do it anyway because I don't believe you. It's like, dude, it's like, come on, it's a fact. You can't argue a fact. Well, you can, apparently. I don't know. To be honest, I don't buy hate speech arguments generally. But I think I'm in a small moment. I think I think what I struggle with is the line. Because I've always said you can have an opinion as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. But everyone has a different perspective on if an opinion hurts you or not. So if someone came into my chat and said, Ninja Turtles are the worst... Oh no, Ninja Turtles is the worst franchise to ever exist. That would hurt me personally. But that's not technically hate speech. But I would feel like it's hate speech. So again, it's perspective, and everyone has a different line and perspective. So it's difficult to figure out. I don't think that we're ever going to have a way of having a broad way of saying what the line is. I think everyone's line is going to be different, and this is the problem we have as a society. It's like, how do we figure this out? And at the moment, it seems the way we've figured it out is just going PC across the board as a blanket statement, which I don't think is helpful. I think it's good to be respectful, but I think a broad strokes PC approach of playing it safe with every single thing ever, I don't think that's going to work. If anything, it's going to hamper creativity, and also just someone's still going to be offended. And that's, sometimes easier not to speak in case there's someone super sensitive around. I don't even think it's a case of someone that being super sensitive. I think it's just about the topic on hand, if you're quite opinionated about it. Because, I mean, I'm not super sensitive, but I can be super sensitive about a particular topic. Where am I going? People need to learn to say, in my opinion, instead of stating things that aren't facts. Yeah, I agree. I do think that we are in an era where things are presented as facts when they're not, and that is deadly, because then you start dismissing people that actually do know the facts, like doctors and scientists, the ones that have spent 20 years studying something, and then suddenly someone comes around that's looked something on the internet and disagrees with them. And like, dude, you didn't go to medical school for 20 years, but you're coming around saying I'm wrong? It's a hard, yeah. It's not definable, at least in the US. That's why it's not restricted. It's just something we made to police ourselves. I mean, it's not restricted in New Zealand either. But there is hate speech laws, which I agree with. I think there is clear hate speech. Let's be honest, the same way there's clear child abuse versus discipline. There's a difference between disciplining your kid and severely beating them. And it's the same with hate speech. There's a clear definition between hate speech and just disagreeing with someone. And I do believe laws should be in place to kind of make sure that people don't do the extremes of them. And that's why that whole, it's against my rights. I'm like, dude, if you're going around saying this particular people should die for their beliefs, as in you should kill them because they believe something that you don't, that's hate speech. And that should be reined in. So, yeah, and a lot of people turn around, well, that's against freedom of speech. I'm like, yeah, but we don't want a society where people go around making people threatening to kill people. Not threatening to kill people in that sense of just suggesting people should die because of who they are. There's a line, and you can't say we should protect freedom of speech, but also let people shit on people for their entire lives and make them feel completely horrible. Yeah. Doctors can spread things too due to their opinion. Yeah, I agree, but I'm also not going to overrule a doctor's... If the consensus of 10 doctors, if 9 of them believe one way and then one doctor believes the other one, but that one doctor can supply enough evidence that counteracts the 9 doctors, I'm probably going to believe that one doctor if the evidence makes sense. But I'm not a doctor, so if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm not going to believe it. Just because it has got fancy words in it doesn't make me going to believe it. But I'm not going to dismiss. Well, someone's got the evidence and the facts to back it up. That's the problem with the anti-vax people, is that they're saying all these claims, but they don't have anything to back it up. Who's firing at me? Yeah, if people don't have facts to back it up, I'm not going to believe it. Like, oh, it's killed so many people. I'm like, all right, prove it. We can't. All right. Well, I'm not going to believe you. Simple as that. And sometimes it's a lot more straightforward. And then sometimes they come up with fudged evidence, like, all these people have died. See, this person got the vaccine and then they died. It's like, they're 86 years old. Of course they died. They were 86 years old. Oh, thanks, Emily. Emily Rose. Why does that name seem familiar? It's like saying anyone with the vaccine and died because of the vaccine, not because of any other reason. I'm sorry, people still died after they got the vaccine. They just didn't die because of the vaccine. I mean, there probably might have been one out of the millions and millions and millions of people that got the vaccine that probably might have had a bad side effect. I don't know. But I still don't see that as a reason not to do it. Emily Rose. Why does Emily Rose seem familiar of a name? I don't know. Okay. The reason I said that is because when Mum was sick, we wanted to put it on oils to help with her appetite. Doctor said it would only make the chemo worse because he said that. Mum was like, nope. Just explain the sentence. Well, was he right? I guess they asked the question. I mean, to be honest, like, medical science changes all the time. So I guess it's the question, at the time he recommended that, was he factually in the right with it? It could have been proven wrong, but if he had some evidence to say, these oils would make the chemotherapy worse, and he added, like, evidence to show that, then it would make sense where he made the call. I mean, if it turns out he was wrong, it's not his fault, because he was going off, you know, the evidence. He can't test every single treatment out there. Doctors can't do that. I mean, that would just take fucking forever. Imagine, in order to become a doctor, you had to test every single treatment that's ever existed. How's your stream going? It's going alright. It's going well. How are you going? I don't know. I think my name is very nice. You don't like it? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it seems familiar. Not sure why. Can't put my finger on it. The chemo destroyed his stomach lining to the point she had to stop. He was one of those that was just dead against Mary. Oh. When was that? Because I do know, like, yes, that was the case. That was very much the case years ago. But I do know that conversation has definitely changed nowadays. And I'm very pro it because there has been enough evidence to support it is a very good pain treatment measure. But I do know back in the day, yeah, it was frowned against, but I think that was more of a lack of the ability to do research on it. And that's the main problem with some of the harder drugs, is that because of the restrictions in place, the ability to actually do some active research to find whether there are properties within those drugs that are beneficial are extremely restricted. And because we're only now starting to, well, not even starting, I think it's already started, ease the pressure when it comes to marijuana and drugs like that. Now they're starting to find attuning the medical benefits, so it's not just go to the corner, buy some marijuana and smoke it. They're actually now designing a particular product that specifically helps that pain management. So yeah, 2006, especially in New Zealand, yeah, we weren't there. Nowadays, we're getting there. And especially in America, has been a big, I mean, this is where I think a lot of people don't recognize a lot. Is Palia your main game placement? Palia and Dreamlight Valley. Those are the two games I mainly play. I think that this is where I don't think America really understands the influence they've had with their legalization of marijuana. What you've done is opened the doors to smaller nations like New Zealand to be able to reach out to a lot of organizations, especially in America, about this kind of research and to explore that research more. So you're a variety streamer, that's great. No, I just do 2 games. I don't think that makes me a variety streamer at all. I just do 2 games. But yeah, I think the legalization of marijuana in America has definitely opened the doors for smaller nations like New Zealand and even in European countries to be able to outsource a lot of their research and to be able to explore the research even more. And that's so valuable because eventually, over time, because of how many different strains you can get as well, they can really attune marijuana to like a medical way usage rather than just a recreational one. And that does take a while because of how plants work. And there's a lot of other plants that have, over time, been used to treat diseases and so forth. So I think there's a good chance of that. Obviously, we want to cure cancer, universally, right? We don't even want to have the need for pain management. But it's also just a way of making our lives a little bit better. And I think that's one of the added side effects of legalization in America. And you can see that with any drug as well. I think I'm not a big believer of legalizing all drugs. I think there needs to be a balance between legalization and making sure people don't abuse it. Because people will abuse everything. People abuse alcohol. I mean, that's legal. People still abuse it. Oh, my mistake. Oh, that's okay, Emily. I don't know what the definition of a variety streamer anyway, so maybe it's two or more. You play this game back in a few months, but I want to play again. Did you get? Yeah, it gets updates every 2 weeks. So we got an update last week. We now get these special things called star stones, like I hear, when we go mining. Also, I can get a beard now. So look, I've got a beard. But they've just announced the update next Tuesday, which is going to introduce a new character in the game. So it updates every 2 weeks. So you often get a lot of new stuff drop. I do recommend diving back into it. I really enjoy it. You've got some religious folk turn water into the wine, no one turned puya into a weed plant. Well, I think if we accept people who have different religions, we should be able to accept people who kind of like have different views with that kind of thing. Like, I'm not religious. I'm not going to judge anyone that is, but I'm also going to be a little bit upset if you're saying I can't do something because you're religious. Yeah, that's what... Yeah, that doesn't fly with me. You shouldn't be dictating laws based off a book or a religious text. You should do it because that's what society wants. Now, if the society is majority that religion, then that makes sense. But in New Zealand, there is no religion that's 50%. In fact, the one that's closest to 50% is atheism, or people that identify with no religion at all. No, that sounds too perfect, yeah. I agree. Actually, I just watched stream, but I have a plan to start my art channel. Oh my god. Oh, Emily. We had hopes for you. Emily, we had hopes. At first, it did look, your text did look a little bit scripted. And I was like, maybe, some people do type that way. And some people, some people talk that way, and that's fine. And you did make very general statements as well, which I'm like, alright, that's leading to indicate that you may be selling some art, but I'm gonna go with it. And then you did it. You advertised yourself. How dare you, Emily? You've ruined it. Oh, Emily, what are we gonna do with you? Emily Y. Yes, Emily Y. I mean, it made sense if you do it to someone that only has 2 or 3 people in, but we were having a nice conversation about other stuff. You imagine you imagine 2 people talking and having a good time, and you bursting in and go, "You want to buy my art?" It's like, hey, let's have an in-depth conversation about religion and policy and government. Or also, do you want to buy my art? Oh, Emily. You've let us down. I think it's best that you unfollow me. You're gonna do that anyway. But if you do it now, at least I can pretend it never happened. How much for precisely what Dave has? I did mine for free. I will give you my art for free, Zugs. If I can say, can I shoot? No, so you're not even listening, Emily. Oh, it's a twofer. Not only are we making fun of you for selling the art, you're also completely ignoring the statements that are coming out of my mouth. That's a twofer. You know, some scammers listen to me when the veil comes off. At least this way, we've proven that you're pretty much just waiting for, you know, whether you're a bot, whether you're... Oh, no problem, there you go. So, you kind of... Finally got the hint. Oh, Emily. Does it work? Like, Emily, if you're still there, does that actually work sometimes? Because to be honest, I don't know how anyone falls for it. And how come no YouTuber has done like an expose on this? Like, it happens so much. I guess with you know, any big YouTuber probably doesn't have this problem, or a streamer or whatever. Because once you get enough people and no one comes around selling art. Oh, there's a flow tree over there. I reckon there should be a YouTuber that deep dives into that, but I guess they don't see this problem because they're not a small tuber or streamer. If anyone needs a video topic, there you go. Damn it. Flow tree. Where am I on the map? How do I describe this? Left, south, south left, south left, south left of. I forgot what it was. The outskirts. Totally used to being talked over by somebody loud. Also sad. It's alright. It's alright. I didn't mean to do it, mate. But I get what you're saying, though. And I'm sorry about your mom. I'm gonna shoot. Gotta meet a man about a dog. Okay. Catch you later. Well, nice to talk to you again, Kiwi. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Pearl. Yay. Oh, 3. 3. Just 3. Doesn't really feel worth it, does it? Alright, so we've got another, well, 13 minutes to go. So if anyone's got any final thoughts or feelings or emotions you want to get out, now's the time. Or art you want to sell. Has anyone got any art they want to sell? More gold. We'll probably go keep mining for another 10 minutes. And then we'll probably call it a day. I've only got one new aquamarine to add onto the pot though. Bit of a bugger. Ooh. Damn it. God damn it. You know the bug that I'm surprised they haven't fixed is this one up here. Because it's been around for weeks. Here we go. Like this bug here, like, of them floating. Like, this keeps on happening, and I don't know why they don't just fix it. Seems like a simple thing to fix. Just fix the spawn rate. Or the spawn location. I wonder if I can still mine it. If I can climb up the wall. Damn it. I need to, like, somehow fall on top of it. Not really. Anywhere I can just get up. You know, yeah. Oh, well. I mean, they're even, like, just spawning wrong here. Can't even... There's some good nodes, too. Don't sell yourself short, Dave. So many people could benefit from your easygoing down-to-earth style. Oh, I sure have. I love to see your YouTube channel monetized. Ramona. Oh, thanks, Ramona. Well, in order for that to happen, I need a lot more people watching, and also I need at least 1,000 subscribers. And considering I have 270 at the moment, it's going to be a while. It's definitely going to be a while. I'm okay with monetizing the YouTube or the Kick. I don't think I monetize the Twitch though. I think the ads I find on at least on Twitch are a little bit too invasive. For my liking anyway. I know there's a way like to turn it off, and if you time them right, that you know they don't pop up all the time. But I've got ADHD. I'm not gonna remember all that. Oh, I do appreciate it. I mean, I would love to chuck more money and more time into this little hobby, but I mean, there is a line also. You don't want it to stop being fun, and so the more I add to it. Or the more I stress out about doing certain things, the less fun it is. So sometimes you see me like saying, I'm going to start doing this, and I start doing it, and then it drops off a bit. It's because it stopped being fun, and I need to not push myself to do it. Because I don't want to start to hate it. And that's the key of like keeping something gruesomely fun, but you never know. You know, we could find another, I don't know, 100 more of you Ramonas. 100 more Ramonas, and then I'll be able to do it. But it's cool at the moment. The project was only, like, this little hobby thing was only supposed to go for a year as well. And just because of all the support people have shown, and all the positive words people have said, and even some of the donations to keep the well, me be able to upgrade the computer so I can actually continue playing the game in the fashion that I like. It's the reason I'm still doing it, so... You know... Just comments like that, Ramona. You just added a couple more weeks on me streaming. A little comment like that. I really appreciate it. And it's not like I do it for that. It's just, you know what I mean. It's like, it's a lot easier to do it if you got someone cheering you on. I think that's actually a good quote. It's a lot easier to do something if someone's cheering you on. And I always sell myself short, Ramona. You should know this. You've been listening to me for like a year now. That's what I do. Alright, so what should we do, Dave? I think we'll start wrapping things up, eh? Let's go home. Let's tie this day into a knot. Oh, let's pull the muscle by stretching. Yes, I've seen you through ups and downs. So don't always make myself know. I know you're still out there though. Don't worry. Recently retired, so I have more time to watch streaming. Oh, nice. Nice. Well, I appreciate it, and it's I like lurkers, as you know, because that's how I watch content. So it's good. It's good that you speak up once in a while, just to know that you're out there. I also know that you're still alive and kicking. You know, when people go silent for too long, you start to wonder whether what happened to them. So I've got 15 now. So I just need 5 more aquamarines. How am I with my bugs? I pulled a muscle stretching. God damn it. Oh yeah. Oh, no. Put it there. Well, hopefully you stick around, Ramona. And also, like, those comments you have on the video, they do help. Even though I should reply back to them, I just forget to when I have the time, but you definitely inspired me to do my next video. A once-off video for Dreamlight Valley before the expansion pack. Which I'm actually looking forward to doing. I think I may actually record it this weekend. I've got a lot of stuff there. Alright, sell. Yeah, that's some good money. I'm making a lot of money though, at the moment. Oh, hey, Skamom. Yeah, Skamom's always there. Like you, Skamom, Phoenix, Phoenix Fire, you're out there as well. There's a bunch of you lurkers, and I do appreciate you. I really do. Especially how, like, I assume when I first start my stream, and sometimes there's a quiet period, sometimes it's like an hour or half an hour there, that it's coming up as just saying 1 or 2 viewers. I assume it's one of you guys. One of you lurkers there. Just watching. What's my schedule on the 5th? Oh, what time zone? So the 5th for me. Oh, that's the Dreamlight Valley, right? The Dreamlight Valley release. I'll be doing a 12-hour stream. It will be the 6th for me, but the 5th for everybody else. I will work that out and let you know. But it will be a 12-hour stream. I'm just trying to figure out my leave at work first and making sure I can lock that in. Because at the moment, okay, I'm going to be honest, the reason why I haven't booked my leave yet for the 5th, even though I've had my manager agree to it, I can't remember the password to log in. That's the honest truth of why I haven't done it yet. It's not a good reason, and I never claim it's a good reason, but it's the reason. Yeah, damn it, Dave. Damn it, Dave, indeed. I just can't remember the password to log in. I'm going to try and sort that out today. I've got a meeting with my boss today. So I'm hoping to get it sorted, but yeah, that's the reason why I haven't done it. Cool, if you stream, I'll be there. If your boss can't let you off, then it's all good. Oh, no, he can let me off. I just have to put the leave through. He's already agreed to it. And I've got too much leave anyway, so he wants me to take it. So there's no problem with that. It's just, I just have to remember the password. That's legitimately the reason why. I'm not making that up. That's actually that's the reason why I haven't booked Melbourne. Alright, let's see. I've got a lot of stuff now, and I need a way to kind of trim it down a bit. I can make some stuff. Wonder what stuff I can make. I want to. Can I make something that I've never crafted? Oh, what am I doing, Dave? I picked up some flowwood, so I should be making those into planks. Yeah, there we go. Should be doing that. But yeah, I will be streaming it though. I mean, I've done what? I've put it on my Discord. I've done every update. So in the Discord, and I'll show this real quick before I have to dart out. In the Discord, and this is our Discord that we have here, under the Dave's Dreamlight Journey, I've got every update. So I've got update 2, update 3, update 4, update 5, and update 7, because apparently update 6 was Vanellope. I didn't see that as a proper update though. But yeah, I've got all the videos there. So I want to keep this going. I definitely want to keep this going and have a really good catalogue of it all. I like it. I like it. Alright, so let me quickly make... I need something that would can just spend... Something I've got a lot of resources for. Industrial there? There, we're gonna try that. Ooh, there we go. What else can I do? I'm just gonna make a lot of stuff. But I don't want to use. I want to use stuff that I know I'll get more of, like stone or something. Where's something that's how can I? What's something that will just? I'll get a small bench. We'll do 10 of those. Oh, that barely gave me any experience. Well, that's a bit annoying. Luckily, these don't cost anything to store. Alright, I'm procrastinating. I'm already late. Come on, Dave. Just... What's something that would give me some good experience? Never crafted. So, I might never crafted... Oh, what's that one? Oh. I got one of those. Oh, that's some good stuff. Oh, that is good. Alright, we'll leave it there. I really wish you regained focus by just chilling out in your plot. I think they should do that. Damn it, I didn't... What are these plants? You're late, you're late, you're late. Come on, Dave. Come on. Come on. Water. No, I need to make sure I put actually fertilizer in this because I need more of them. Same with these potatoes. Sometimes I do log in on my lunch break if I just need a break from work, just to farm. I do find it rather relaxing. Cool. All right, we're gonna leave it there, and now we're gonna sit down on the chair in the old way. Because the new way is coming, but we'll do it in the old way for now. Whoa. Oh, come on. Oh, stop it. Stop being a jerk. There we go. All right. Well, thanks everyone for popping on. It's been real busy today, actually. Thanks, Yasmin. Thanks, pulled a muscle. Thanks, Ramona. Thanks, Skamom. Thanks, Kiwi. Thanks, Zugs. Thanks, Emily Rose for the laugh. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Mr. Tanker, for earlier. Thanks, RTC. Thanks, Akate. Thanks, Simon, for earlier as well. Thank you, Sir Fredo. Thanks, Fredo, and Emily Rose for the follows, which I'm pretty sure Emily's probably gone already. And thanks anyone else out there that has been following along. I might do a special... Oh, Hank, Madsy. Oh, hi and bye. Yeah, I got to go to work. I might do a special stream later on the weekend. I don't know, just to make some up. I will be sticking to my schedule next week a little bit closely. But yeah, keep an eye out for it. Discord's the best way to know. But I got to go. I'm already late. But yeah, until next time, everybody. Kia ora.